I want to make a nation that is as good as its promise.
I'm making a nation where all young people can achieve the American dream and be the best person that they want to be.
I am making a nation that works for everybody.
Look what we've already done.
Look what we've built.
I'm making a nation where our youth can have opportunities to affect change.
I want to uplift people and I want to uplift myself.
This is the nation that we make.
The nation we make.
The nation we make.
What nation are you making?
There's always a huge amount that any individual and that any group can actually make happen to do everything in our power to create a better world. The power rests with everyone.
Begins with the one person who's gonna stand up and speak up, and then it takes on a movement and a momentum of its own.
If you study the history of big change in this country, it always comes from the bottom up, not the top down. And then you think about the abolitionist movement, the suffragist movement, the trade union movement. You think about any movement in this country for social justice, and it always comes from people and citizens being the change.
These were all pivotal moments that we saw the will of the country to do what was right. To be part of history is incredible.
Young people have to take the experience of older generations and listen to their elders and then apply those lessons to their lives and bring our innovative spirit to the table. I became an opportunity leader about 2 years ago during the DC Summit. I was proud of my efforts, but then when I got to meet certain people and see what they were doing on a national scale, I'm like, wow, it's crazy. I need to get to that level.
Our opportunity leaders are some of the most fantastic young people that you will possibly meet.
They are the future leaders. They're going to be future policymakers, future business owners, I hope. And the energy they have today is just incredible.
We got this.
That was 3 years.
Listening to their stories and listening to what they faced to get to where they are today, because most of them are successful despite all odds.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Really inspiring.
You guys fired up?
Can I think about it for a second?
My American dream is that every child of any background has the opportunities that they deserve.
Not having to say to yourself, that's impossible. I could never do that.
It's not about left or right or moderate or liberal or progressive or conservative. It's about American.
My charge is to look not just at policy, but look at our institutions and demand that they deliver for us.
We are going to have a new president. We're going to have new leaders in Congress come 2017. You know, we want to make sure that there's already momentum to say, you have to do something.
This is an audacious thing that we're trying to do, and we're not doing alone.
When you have such diverse voices as President Obama and Speaker Ryan talking about the issue of opportunity, and you have employers realizing that they have a growing skills gap and so many positions open that they can't fill, it's a critical time.
The good news is there are things we can do. This is not rocket science. This is not as hard as finding a cure for AIDS. It's not as hard as putting a man on the moon. We know what to do. There are answers here. And leaders in our coalition organizations are showing that. We have to do, as Martin Luther King said, find the will.
Look what we've built. Look at what we rebuilt.
The nation we make.
The nation we make.
The nation we make.
the nation we make.
The nation we make it's in our hands.